Well, hello everybody, and welcome or welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Alethea. It's fall time, and I wanted to come on today and show you guys how to make a nice, quick, simple fall breakfast for you guys to enjoy. It can be for breakfast, like I always say, dinner, lunch, any time of the day that you feel like eating breakfast. Hey, it's no specific time that you got to eat it. But since it's morning and when I'm filming this video, I wanted to show you guys a fall breakfast. So we're going to today I'm making pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin flavored pancakes. And I'm making fried potatoes, and I'm making eggs and turkey bacon. So that's going to be our breakfast for this day today. And I wanted to show you guys how I'm doing my potatoes this time. Now, when you're making like fried potatoes, the traditional way is to get a potato and to peel it and slice it up thin and fry it in your pan with some oil and put your onions, saute onions and stuff like that. That's very delicious. But today I'm doing something different. I have here some I'm using sweet potatoes and I'm using regular potatoes, but the regular potatoes I'm using are the little baby round potatoes. You get them in the supermarkets, and they come like tricolor, like 3 different colors in the bag, and they're very healthy for you. It's like a dark purple potato, one's a red potato, and one is the regular like Idaho potato, but I call them baby potatoes because they're little things. And I'm cooking these potatoes and my sweet potato with the skin on it, okay, because there's a lot of nutrients in there that's good for you in your skin. So in the skin, not in our skin too, but in the skin of the potato. So I went ahead and I washed these very good. Make sure you wash them, the skins, your potatoes, very well. And I cut them in half, or you can even cut them in quarters, but you want small pieces, if you can see that, small pieces. And I did the same with the sweet potato, cut them in small pieces. And I have my pan here that I went ahead and sprayed with olive oil spray. And I put my potatoes and sweet potatoes in here. Now I am going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the camera around, so just bear with me for a minute. I am going to use a little bit of oil. Like I said, I went ahead and sprayed olive oil on the pan here before I added the potatoes. But I'm going to use my regular vegetable oil, and I'm going to do about 2 caps of it and just sprinkle it over top of the potatoes, okay? 2 caps. This is going to go into the oven. We're going to put this in the oven on 375 degrees. All right, now we're going to mix this up, all right? I should have pushed up my sleeves here so that they don't get all oily and messed up. Okay, we have clean hands. We washed our hands before I got started. So we mix that up like that, all right? Get my towel and wipe this oil off of my hands. And I'm going to push up my sleeves. We're going to get into this now. All right, I have my seasonings, which is adobo. I love adobo. You can use salt and pepper if you want. We're going to sprinkle just a little, that's a lot, of adobo in there. We have onion powder. I'm using onion powder in this. The secret to good potatoes is what you put in it. I'm using a little bit of Italian seasoning in here too. Your Italian seasoning has everything in it. All right, so now we're going to mix this up very well. I have my oven already preheating at 375 degrees. So it's nice and hot. We're going to put this in here in my oven. We're going to let that cook for about a half hour, but I'm going to be checking it halfway through to make sure to see how everything is going. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven here. Now, Let me put you back around. All right, before I put you guys back around here, I want to show you guys what I did. I cut up an onion, one whole onion, and my mixed peppers. All right, I'm going to be sauteing that. So the potatoes are in the oven. They're going to be baking. I'm going to be checking on them and halfway through. But you want them nice and they can get crispy. That's why I put the oil over it. Because, you know, so they can have like a little Christmas. Lord, we're not even here. Thanksgiving's not even here yet. A little crispness to it. You can also put them in your air fryer if you want, but I wanted to try something different today. I wanted to go ahead and put them in the oven. That's why I put a little oil over top of them to crisp them up some. All right, so we got that together. Now I want to show you guys how the next thing is I'm going to put on my stove for the pancakes. All right. When you're making a big breakfast like this, you can make your pancakes either last or you can make them first. Now, if you make them first, you can just put them in your oven halfway through your cooking process of your other items that you're having, which, you know, that's fine. Or you can microwave them, you know, when you're just about ready to serve them. So now I wanted to come on here and show you how I'm doing my pancake mixture. Now, I'm not going to give you the exact measurements for this pancake mix that I'm making. These are homemade pancakes that I have from my cookbook that my dad gave me many decades ago. So, and the pancakes, this recipe, the pancakes come out fluffy, soft every time. So, but you know, go ahead. I have over 100 videos on my channel here, Cooking with Alethea. So just go ahead and scroll back, and I have a recipe here, the same recipe that I'm using today that I made on one of my breakfast videos when I first got started. So just scroll back at the very beginning. I have that breakfast video for you, and you can get the exact measurements. But I'm going to just tell you guys what I put in my pancake mixture. Now, I have my butter in my pan here that's melting. When you're making pancakes, the key is to a good pancake is to make sure your pan has the oil or butter in it. I'm using butter today, unsalted butter. Make sure as you're making your mix, it could be either homemade mix or store-bought mix, whatever. Just make sure your pan is nice and hot. That's the key to good pancakes. So back here to the mixture. I have flour in here. Remember, this is 1 cup of flour. You can also use whole wheat flour. I tried that last month. Whole wheat flour. You mix like half a cup of whole wheat, half a cup of regular flour. And it came out very good. And it's very healthy for you because whole wheat flour has a lot of nutrients in it. Okay, so we have flour. We have sugar. I think I put 2 tablespoons of sugar in this. We have salt, half a teaspoon of salt. We have a half a teaspoon of baking soda. We have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So we have the salt, the flour, the baking powder, baking soda. We also have in here, I went ahead for this mixture and I'm using, instead of pumpkin puree, if you don't have pumpkin puree, you can use, I have pumpkin pie spice that I found in my cabinet. So you can use this. This is organic pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice, yeah. You can use that. Or if you don't have that, you can just make your own mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. Mix it together and put it in your mix here. You can put as much or as little as you want. And I wanted mine to have that pumpkin taste. So I went ahead and did that. Now, if you have pumpkin puree, use 1 cup of pumpkin puree. And your pancakes will come out soft. So I'm going to move this down because my pan is very, very hot. Now, that's the dry ingredients. So you have a bowl for your dry ingredients for your homemade pancakes, okay? And all the ingredients that I just told you that's in here, the flour, the sugar, and all that good stuff, I went ahead and mixed it together. That's the dry ingredients. Now, this is the wet ingredient bowl. I have 1 egg in here, 1 cup of milk. I used almond milk. You can use regular whole milk if you want. 1 cup of milk, 1 egg. I have vanilla extract in here. You could also use a drop of maple flavor extract in here too, along with the vanilla extract. And I have 2 tablespoons of oil, I believe, in here. And I went ahead a time and mixed it all together. All right, I'm going to add this into my dry ingredients. And I'm going to mix this up. All right, so I'm mixing this all up. Let me turn my fire down because my pan is very hot. All right. Mixing this all together. I tell you, fall is here. The leaves are changing colors. It's so pretty when the leaves change colors. I still like my summertime, but in the fall it's very pretty to see how these leaves are changing colors. And we're getting ready to have our I'm adding a little bit more flour into this because it's a little bit loose. Okay, we're getting ready to come across our holidays, our fall holidays, which are Thanksgiving, and then the winter holiday is Christmas. My 2 most favorite times of the year. So when everybody gets together and we just feast, so we can't feast no more. All right, so here's my pancake mixture. It's looking like that. Okay, see, nice and brown. All right, and I'm getting ready to put this back on the stove. I'm getting ready to put some mixture into here. And like I said, when you're making a big breakfast, you can make your pancakes first. Just, put them on a plate. Cover them, and when you're ready to eat, you can warm them up in your oven or microwave. No problem. All right, so, yep, nice and hot. I'm going to turn you around, move you up some. Move my spoons out the way so you can see. All right, so we're going to put you can make them as big or as small as you want. I like mine the medium size. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys over so you can see it. All right, it's cooking up there. I'm going to turn this up some, but that's the pancake. So we have our pancakes going, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how I'm going to assemble our potatoes once they're done, and I'm going to show you how the pancakes look. So just stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, and the pancakes are done. I wanted to show you guys the next step. We still have the potatoes in the oven. They're coming along good. I went halfway through and I, mixed up the potatoes a bit so they can cook evenly. I have my turkey bacon cooking on the stove now, but I wanted to show you guys how the pumpkin pancakes turned out. So let me turn you guys around. These are the pumpkin pancakes. Pumpkin pancakes. They look good. Now what I did was I went ahead and when you flip them over when they're cooking, put a little piece of butter on top of each one, and that will give it an extra softness, texture, and it'll make it taste very good. This is our turkey bacon cooking in the oven cooking on the stove like I said. Our potatoes are done. This is how it's looking. I just took it out the oven. They're like that, and I'm getting ready to got a little butter in my pan. I'm getting ready to saute our onions and peppers. Mix this up. Let it do its little sizzle action here a little bit. I'm going to put in some, just to sprinkle a little bit of adobo in here and some onion powder and a little bit of parsley in here. And we're going to let this just sizzle. Just let it do its due for a little second or two. Then I'm going to add in my potatoes. My potatoes here. I'm going to add that into the pan with this so they can just marinate together for a little bit. And after that, we're going to make the eggs, and then I'll come back and show you the final presentation of everything. Oops, that's hot. You can see our pumpkin pancakes and our turkey bacon are done. They're done. Put the lid over that. Potatoes. The onion mixture. And I'm getting ready to start the eggs in a second, and I'll come back and show you the final presentation of everything. Stay tuned. Okay, and we're back with the final presentation of our fall breakfast. We have the pumpkin flavored pancakes. We have our tri-colored potatoes, roasted potatoes and sweet potatoes with the onion and pepper mixture. We have our fluffy eggs, and we have our turkey bacon. And there you have it. Happiness is truly homemade. So just take the time to, just make your breakfast or your lunch or dinner. You'll be surprised. It'll be healthier for you, and you'll enjoy it better. And it's very easy to make. Takes no time, really. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, Cooking with Alethea. I will see you next time here, right back on this channel, and tell a friend or two to check out my channel. I have over 300 videos, guys. So just check it out. And I will see you next time on Cooking with Alethea. Bye-bye.